Hey guys, it's me again, the Unique Goddess, and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Alright, so today's topic, today's reading actually is supposed to be just a very quick reading for you guys today. And the topic that we'll be exploring is what do you need to know right now? Okay? What do you need to know right now? All right? And this reading is a little bit different from how I usually do it. Usually I use, oracle cards and then I clarify using the tarot. Well, in this reading, it's going to be strictly tarot, or it's going to be mainly tarot. And if I need clarification, then I'll be using one of the oracle decks. So it's a little bit, reversed, but it's mainly tarot for this reading, okay? All right, so I'm going to be using, for the piles, I'm going to be using the 3 different tarot decks that I plan to use for each pile. So for pile 1, I plan to use Tarot of Haunted House. This is it right here. One of my favorite decks. Actually, I love all these decks. All right, so Tarot of Haunted House, that's for pile 1. Pile 2 will be Everyday Witch, the Everyday Witch Tarot. So this is what it looks like. Hope you guys can see it. And pile number 3 will be Mermaid Tarot. Okay. All right, so those are the 3 decks that I'll be using for each pile. So please choose your pile and I will be back with your reading. All right, we're back, pile 1. So you have chosen the Tarot of Haunted House. So without further ado, we're going to get right into your reading. Let me ring my bell to bring in those positive energies, those positive spirits, okay? There we go. All right, here we go. So today's topic is... Gonna leave the deck there. Today's topic is what do you need to know right now? So I'm just gonna give the deck just a little shuffle before we start. Okay, so Spirit, please help me to tap into our pile 1 viewers. And please, with this deck, Spirit, please let us know, what does pile 1 need to know right now? What do they need to know right now? Our pile 1 viewers, what is it that they need to know right now? Please show us with this deck. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we got these 2. So we've got the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, so I'm just going to turn it upright so that you can see the card. Okay, but he's in the reverse. So normally, this is a very, I would say a very powerful man. He could be a boss, okay? He could be a father or a father figure. But this is someone who's in some sort of a leadership position, okay? And he does very well. I mean, when it's in the upright, of course. When it's in the upright, he does very well leading whoever he leads. And, he's very strong, very powerful, Could be an Aries, because usually that's what the Emperor card signifies, Aries. But it doesn't have to, specifically be Aries. It could just be someone in that energy, because Aries are known to be fearless leaders, okay? But it did come out in the reverse. So I'm feeling like this person, this Emperor, he has fallen from grace, or at least he feels that way, okay? He may have lost his power. He may be feeling very weak right now, okay? But then we have the 9 of Cups underneath that. The 9 of Cups is a wish fulfillment, okay? So what I'm getting here is that for you guys watching pile 1, somehow you're happy that this Emperor here, whoever he is, you're kind of happy that he's fallen from grace. You're kind of happy that he is in this weakened state right now, or that he's lost his power. So for instance, if this emperor is like your boss, okay, this could have been a very controlling, demanding boss, okay? Because if you think about it, an emperor is a dictator, okay? So this could be someone who has like the personality of a dictator, just a very bossy person, a person who feels like, oh, it's my way or the highway, and if you don't like it, then get out of here, like that kind of attitude, right? So, you know, if this was like a boss that you had that you couldn't get along with, like this boss was like, you know, just too mean, just too controlling, too bossy, like just very like non-sympathetic, right? So this could be a boss, and maybe this boss just got a demotion. Maybe he's no longer your boss, and maybe you're really happy about that. You're like, yay, ding dong, the witch is dead, you know, kind of thing. So yeah, like for you guys who are watching, what you need to know right now is this emperor, whoever this emperor represents for you. For some of you guys watching, another thing that I'm getting, this could be like a baby daddy, because the emperor could certainly represent a father, you know. And when he's in the reverse, he's definitely someone who's not, he's not doing what he should be doing. He's not fulfilling his role as a father, because the emperor in the upright is actually a very good father. Okay, he's a very good father. He protects, he provides, etc. But when he's in the reverse, he's not doing his part. So for some of you guys, this could be a boss. For some of you guys, this could be like a baby daddy. But it's like you guys are like happy that, you know, this person is not doing too well right now, okay? Bottom of the deck, we have Two of Pentacles. So this could be the reason why this emperor is reversed. Maybe he's struggling financially right now, okay? Let's see if we can get more information here. Actually, let's get some clarification, because that's what I'm meant to do here. So I'm using the Kipper deck to clarify, okay? So we're going to clarify who the emperor is, okay? So, Spirit, with this deck, with this Kipper deck, please give us some clarification as to who this Emperor in the reverse is to pile 1. Who is this Emperor in the reverse to pile 1? Please show us with this Kipper deck. Please give us clarification. Child. All right? Child. Yes. So this, like I said, this could be a baby daddy for you guys. This could be someone that you guys have a child with. Okay, and I know it sounds horrible. I know it sounds horrible to be rejoicing or to be happy that your baby daddy is down. But like I said, maybe he was terrible. Maybe he was a terrible father who wasn't doing his part. He was not protecting. He was not providing. Maybe he was, like I said, very controlling, very bossy. My way or the highway. If you won't let me see my child on this date at this time, then, you know, screw you type of thing, you know? So that's what I'm getting here. This is someone that I feel like you guys have a child with, okay? Can you give us more clarification about this emperor, please? Who is this? Okay, sudden wealth. Exactly, exactly. So it has something to do with finances, okay? So I feel like, you know, possibly the reason why you're celebrating, maybe you just got some kind of sudden wealth. Like maybe you just recently took this baby daddy to court, and maybe you just got judgment in your favor, because the 11 is definitely the Justice card, okay? So I just feel like maybe you're getting some kind of sudden wealth from this situation. Maybe this baby daddy has to pay up big time, okay? Because maybe he was very negligent and irresponsible. Like I said, maybe he wasn't taking care of his responsibility. He wasn't taking care of his child. So maybe you had to go and take him to court. Look, community, okay? So with the community, that's showing me that I feel like you had, you know, help, assistance. Another thing that I'm seeing here is that Maybe this baby daddy put you in the position where you had to depend on other people. You had to depend on community support. Maybe you had to depend on family members to help you out here because this baby daddy wasn't doing his part. Okay? Look, family room is at the bottom of the deck, so maybe you did have to, you know, rely on family to assist you. Okay? Let's see if we can get more clarification here. All right, so Spirit, please give us some more clarification here. Oops. We've got gossip, okay, beauty queen, and work. Sorry about that. And work. I'm actually, you know what? I'm going to put these back in because I don't like how they came out. Sorry about that, you guys. All right. So, Spirit, with these cards, please give us more clarification here. When it comes to what does Pile 1 need to know right now, please tell us about this Emperor in the reverse and this Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment. It talks about being extremely happy. So please clarify, what does Pile 1 have to be so happy about? Dark male, okay? So this Emperor in the reverse is a dark male, okay? This is someone who keeps a lot of secrets. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, this is definitely someone who I feel like he likes to go out partying a lot. You know, I also feel like he's a womanizer. Okay, that's what I feel. I feel like he's like a wild guy. Okay, look, open relationship is at the bottom of the deck. All right, so yeah, this baby daddy of yours, you know, seems like he was a cheater. Just wasn't serious. He's like a playboy. He likes to go out partying and clubbing a lot, you know. Okay, so give us more indication. Why does Pile 1? Okay, family and brunette female. So I'm thinking that this person, he probably let somebody else. He probably let this other woman into your family kind of thing. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, or this could be you. Okay, this could be you. This could be saying that he left you to kind of have to fend for yourself. Okay. Okay, so it says family. You definitely have a family with this person. If this is you, this is basically saying that he left you to have to fend for yourself. And you had no choice but to kind of scheme. Because I see she's scheming here, okay? It seems like she's scheming behind someone's back. So I feel like you had no choice but to scheme because he left you to kind of be the mommy and the daddy to take care of your family on your own. Another thing that I'm thinking is that he let another woman into your family unit, kind of like he let another woman in is another thing I'm getting. Okay, bottom of the deck is spiritual growth. All right, so we've gotten some clarification as to who this Emperor is, but I need to get a little bit more information, so I'm going to continue with the tarot. Okay. All right, so Spirit, when it comes to what does Pile 1 need to know right now, can you please clarify this Nine of Cups? Why does this why does Pile 1, what is the reason for Pile 1 to be happy? What is the wish fulfillment? Okay, we've got Six of Cups here. So Six of Cups is basically the past is coming back in a good way. Okay, but I also see someone giving here. Okay, so again, this could be from something that you're receiving, something that you were owed from the past. We also see a child here. You know, we see a woman giving to a child. So again, I'm getting like maybe this is child support that you were owed. Okay, maybe you were owed some child support either from 6 months or 6 years. Okay, but maybe you were owed back child support and now it's coming back to you. Okay, we got King of Pentacles in the reverse. Exactly. Okay, it's a lot of money. It's like, okay, this King of Pentacles in the reverse is a very greedy man. Okay, this is someone who lies about his money. Okay, either he lies and he says he doesn't have money when he does. Okay, or he lies and pretends that he has a bunch of money when he doesn't. Okay, but he's a liar when it comes to finances. He's a show off, okay? This is someone who would probably wear a bunch of fake jewelry to try to pretend that he's a baller, okay? Or, again, if we're talking about a baby daddy who was skipping out on his responsibilities, this could be someone who had stacks and stacks of money, but they're pretending to you, they're lying to you and saying, oh, I'm broke, oh, I don't have it. But either way, when this person pays up, okay, they're going to be broke. They're literally going to be broke, okay, and they're not going to like it. Yep, Two of Pentacles. Yep, they're going to be struggling. They're going to be struggling financially. They may have to take up a side gig, or they may have to take up another job just to make ends meet. This is Temperance, okay? Temperance, okay? So what I'm getting with the Temperance card is fairness, okay? I'm getting fairness, I'm getting balance, I'm getting equilibrium, okay? So yeah, somebody's gonna need to control their emotions. It's probably gonna be him. He's gonna definitely need to control his emotions during this time. Six of Wands. Six of Wands is victory, recognition, praise. This is people cheering you on. Okay, so I feel like you have a lot of supporters in this endeavor. You have people supporting you, such as maybe family members. Because remember, we did say that maybe you did have to rely on family to help you. Because look at this family here. There's a father, a mother, and a child. And it looks like they went to their wealthy relatives to receive help, because they're dressed. You can tell that they're a poor family, and you can tell that these family members here whose house they went to visit, they're wealthy. So maybe you had to rely on family members to help you when this baby daddy was skipping out on his responsibilities. So maybe these are the same family members that are cheering you on, like, yeah, girl, go get your money, because we do see a woman on this horse here. And then Judgment in the reverse. Yes. So these same people who will be cheering you on, okay, these people are going to be judging him. Okay. They're going to be judging him. Why? Because he didn't take care of his kid. Look, he did not take care of his kid. And instead, he had you doing it all by yourself. Right? And people were looking on and being like, that's not right. You know, why is she left to carry the kid on her own? You know? So yeah, that's what I think, okay? Bottom of the deck is Five of Wands in the reverse, followed by Three of Swords, okay? So basically what I'm getting here is kind of what sparked this whole thing to begin with is the fact that, you know, this person cheated. This person cheated, but it's not even about that. It's really not even about that, you know, but they definitely did cheat. They definitely did hurt you, okay? And we have competition, conflict, okay? But like I said, this is in the reverse because it's not about that. Yes, you were hurt. Yes, this person hurt you, but at the end of the day, it's not about, you're not doing this as revenge. You're doing this for your child, okay? Okay, so yeah, when it comes to Pile 1, when it comes to what you need to know right now, this is strength. Yep, what you need to know right now is definitely, if you haven't done so already, you know, you can take this reading as it resonates. Maybe you have already filed for the child support. Maybe you were just thinking of it. But either way, this reading is letting you know that you should do it. Okay? Be strong. You should do it, and you're going to gain success, okay? You're going to gain justice in the form of this sudden wealth, okay, when you do it, okay? So that's your reason to be happy. I know it sounds really bad, but, you know, it's going to be taking him down. It's going to be taking him down, and you're going to be really happy about it. I don't mean to make it sound like so vindictive. I don't mean to make it sound, but it's justice, okay? The universe is on your side. The universe is saying, yes, you know what? You are right. Yes, this father was not living up to his responsibilities. He was not protecting. He was not providing. He had you there taking care of your child all on your own and having people look at you. You know, people were judging you too, actually. Not just him. Most people, you know, the funny thing is, a father could skip out on his responsibility all day long. Nobody says a thing to him. But the minute people see a single mother struggling, they have the nerve to shame her. Like, what did she do? She's the one who's taking care of her responsibility, but people want to shame the woman all the time. I see it all the time. People shame women for being single mothers rather than shaming the man who abandoned that woman to take care of the responsibility on her own. So yeah, basically, you know, to sum it all up, what you need to know is that your baby daddy is going to be taken down in court. Okay, you're going to be receiving some kind of sudden wealth judgment. It's regarding child support, so you no longer need to rely on family members to help you out. You're going to be getting this judgment, okay? You're going to be getting it, and it's all towards your child. You could have a daughter, okay? But it's all going towards your child. Your child may be 6 years to 6 months old. Okay, I'm thinking 6 years, okay? But yeah, your baby daddy is going to be taken down, and you're going to be very happy about that. He's going to be taken down financially, and it's going to be a victory for you. All right, bottom of the deck is Wheel of Fortune, okay? Wheel of Fortune is all about luck, fate, destiny, okay? The Wheel of Fortunes is like, yeah, do it, okay? All right, so that's it. I did say that it was going to be a very quick reading for you guys. So yeah, this is what you need to know right now, Pile 1. And I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know that you did by giving the video a thumbs up. You can also comment to let me know if you liked it, what you liked about it, etc. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please feel free to do so. And I suggest that when you do subscribe, please hit the bell button and select all so that you will be notified each and every time I post a new reading, because you know these days it's actually quite sporadic, so it will be good for you to be notified that way you don't miss it. Okay, so I hope to see you in my next reading, Pile 1. Until I see you again, have a very blessed and beautiful day. Bye bye. All right, and we're back. So for those of you who have chosen Pile 2 and the Everyday Witch Tarot deck, then this is your reading. Okay, for those of you who don't know, the sound of a bell is not only very cleansing, but it also attracts positive spirits and positive energies. So that's why I do it for, you know, before I do my readings, okay? All right, so without further ado, let's get into it. Let's get into your chosen tarot deck to see what you need to know right now, Pile 2. So before I start, I'm just going to separate the deck here and do a light shuffle, okay? All right. So Spirit, with this deck, please let our Pile 2 viewers know, what do they need to know right now? With this deck, please let us know, what do our Pile 2 viewers need to know right now? What's going on in their life that they need to be aware of right now? Please let us know, Spirit. Thank you. Oops. Ace of Swords. Some kind of truth is going to be, some kind of truth is going to be revealed. Okay. It could be regarding something that has caused you a great deal of chaos and calamity. So when this truth is revealed, it might vindicate you. Okay? What else, Spirit? Please give us more information. What does pile 2 need to know right now? What's going on in their life that they need to be aware of right now? Okay, so let's see here. Okay, this is the Hanged Man in the reverse. Okay. So with the Hanged Man in the reverse, this is stagnation. This is non-movement, okay? This is such stagnation that it's almost like death. It's almost like death, this Hanged Man in the reverse here. It's like nothing's going on. It's like you're looking at something, right? And you're like, is that thing even alive? I don't see it moving at all. Is it even alive? Is it even breathing? Okay? So maybe you've been in a period of stagnation. You've been in a period of waiting, of nothing happening, and maybe you're about to come out of that. This one says 3 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. So with the 3 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Wands has to do with like foresight. Okay. It's about looking into the future. And when it's coming up in the reverse, it's like the future doesn't look bright. Okay, it doesn't look good. Okay, so maybe you were expecting for something to happen, but you're not seeing anything happen. You're not seeing any movement. Things don't look good for you. Okay, we've got Queen of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck and the Queen of Swords. What's this all about? Please give us more information about what pile 2 needs to know right now. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Okay, some kind of losing battle here. Okay, some kind of losing battle. Okay. Give us more information here. Okay, what is this Hanged Man? What is this Hanged Man situation? What does pile 2 need to know right now? Okay, I'm going to leave it at that for now. We're going to get into the clarification, okay? All right, so... All right, so... All right, Spirit, when it comes to what does pile 2 need to know right now, please clarify these cards that have been laid out for us. Starting with the Ace of Swords. Okay, Ace of Swords represent truth, victory, success, clarity, figuring something out. Okay, so what is this truth here? Seems to be the only positive card that came out. All right, so these ones came out main, male, and gift. Let's see. Okay, yep, it's in the reverse. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Okay. I'm going to take it in the reverse because it initially came up in the reverse, so I'm going to take it in the reverse, okay? So, some main male, it seems like some main male perhaps has to pay up. Perhaps this main male has to give you something. It's so funny, like you have the lamp here and then the same lamp is here. Both of these lamps are in the picture. So it's so funny, but some kind of gift here. I see a main male in the reverse. So I feel like this main male has some kind of gift that he's supposed to give, but maybe he's withholding it for some reason. Okay? Some main male is like withholding some kind of gift. And somehow I'm feeling like this gift, it may not be a physical gift, but it may be some kind of truth that he has to open up to you about, some kind of secret. Okay? So maybe he was holding back, this main male, holding back some kind of secret that he needed to give to you. And maybe you're going to find out what that secret is. Okay, let's get more clarification here. Please clarify this Hanged Man card in the reverse. When it comes to what does pile 2 need to know right now, please clarify what this Hanged Man in the reverse card means in this reading for us. Thank you, Spirit. So maybe it's something that you've been waiting on for a very long time. Something that I'm getting here, it could be a proposal. That's what this could be like a proposal that's been long delayed. Okay, but let's see. Please clarify what this Hanged Man in the reverse card has to do with this reading when it comes to what does pile 2 need to know right now. Okay, pathway. Yep, so pathway is a period of 1 to 2 years. So this Hanged Man here, whatever it is you've been waiting for, you've been waiting for it for a very long time, and it looks like you're about to get it, okay? You've been waiting for it for a long time, but you are about to get it with the pathway coming up in the upright. And the pathway is definitely about seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, okay? So definitely you've been waiting for something for a very long time. Like there was nothing happening for like 1 to 2 years. And now you're starting to finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. You're starting to finally see something's going to be happening with this situation here. Okay? Please give us some more. Oops. Look, expectation again, waiting, okay? Look, great fortune, okay? Waiting for some great fortune. Again, remember I said this Hanged Man in the reverse is almost like death. So maybe you've been waiting for some kind of an inheritance. Okay? Maybe somebody passed away and left you some kind of inheritance, and maybe you've been waiting, okay? Look, despair. Okay? You've been in despair waiting for this, perhaps. Thief. Thief. Somebody tried to come in and steal it. This great fortune that you've been waiting on, somebody tried to come in and steal it and play games, but you know what? You're going to hear something about this great fortune soon. Okay? So yeah, like some kind of great fortune. It looks like some kind of inheritance. Look, privileged lady. Privileged lady, okay? You're going to be a privileged lady at the end of it all, okay? You were in despair waiting for this money, okay? I feel like it's some kind of great fortune, okay? It could be money or it could be something else, but something is going to happen here, okay? Please give us more clarification here. What does this 3 of Wands in the reverse represent? Yeah, you've been waiting for a long time. So you've been waiting so long that with the 3 of Wands, you started to doubt yourself, and you started to have negative thoughts. You started to think, oh, I'm never going to get this. I'm never going to get this money. It's never going to come my way. The future doesn't look bright for me. I'm not going to get it. And then with the 7 of Wands in the reverse, again, I feel like you had to fight for it. Okay? Because we did see the thief here. So you definitely had to fight for it. And with the 7 of Wands coming out in the reverse, you felt like you were going to lose. Okay? Look, occupation. Courthouse. Yeah. So I do feel like you had to go to court and fight for this, but it's coming to you with the Ace of Swords, it is coming to you. This person here, whoever this main male is, he has to pay up, okay? And it's coming to you. You've been waiting a very long time, okay? And when it does come to you, you're going to be in this privileged lady position here where you won't have to work so hard, okay? Let's see. I'm going to put these off to the side because I don't want to forget them. But let's open up the other deck here and see if we can get some more information. All right, so let me just do the same thing. I'm just going to shuffle the deck. All right. So Spirit, with this deck, please give us some clarification to this reading. The question that we are asking is, what does pile 2 need to know right now? What do our pile 2 viewers need to know right now? So please give us some clarification. Please clarify who is this main male in the reverse? Okay, who is this main male in the reverse? Can you please clarify that for us using this deck, Spirit? Thank you. Look, soulmate, okay? This is someone who definitely you were in a relationship with this person, and I'm getting that you guys are apart right now. You guys are apart right now, but still there's a connection. You guys are still connected even though you're apart. And mature woman, okay? So I'm not sure who this mature woman represents. This could be you standing on your own, you know, or this could be saying that this main male in the reverse, although he's your soulmate and although you guys are separated, maybe he is now attached to some other woman. Okay? Bottom of the deck is passion and then gossip. Okay? So I'm just getting the sense here that yes, this main male is your soulmate. Okay? Now, just because somebody goes off and goes and bees with someone else, that doesn't mean that they're not your soulmate. I feel like this person is your soulmate. You guys still have a connection, even though you guys are apart, but he may have somebody else. He may have this mature woman. Or this mature woman may be you, but let's move on. We'll find out in time, okay? So, Spirit, please clarify this reading for us. Please clarify, what does pile 2 need to know right now? It looks like they've been waiting on something, some kind of great fortune that they were fighting for. Please clarify what this great fortune is. What is this great fortune that is coming pile 2's way that they've been waiting a very, very long time for? They've been waiting so long that they started to doubt whether they were ever going to get it. You know, they've been waiting up to 2 years. From 3 months to 2 years, they've been waiting. So please let us know, what is this great fortune that pile 2 has been waiting on? Thank you, Spirit. Look, it says money. Wealth, luck, finances, communication. Okay. So you're going to be receiving a message and or communication about this money. And I believe you're going to be hearing it within the next 3 months. Okay. Please tell us more. Like, why is pile 2 getting this money? Why is pile 2 getting this money? Where is this money coming from? beauty queen, shining on stage, adored. So maybe it has something to do with like, maybe it has something to do like maybe you're, okay, with this card here, I'm thinking that maybe you're in the spotlight somehow. It says on stage. So you may do something, maybe you're a singer, maybe you're an actress, maybe you do something on stage or in the public eye. And maybe you're allotted this money. Maybe, okay. Here's what I'm getting here. I'm sensing that maybe you guys, Pal 2, maybe you're in the public eye some way, somehow, okay? And maybe you kind of mixed business with pleasure in the past with this main male. Okay, maybe this main male is not only your soulmate and someone that you used to date, but maybe this was someone who you did business with. And I don't know, maybe this person kind of swindled you for some money, you know? Please give us more information here. Why is Pal 2 getting this money? Why is Pal 2 owed this money from this main male? And why has it been so long to get it? Ice King. It says boss, entrepreneur. Exactly. So this main male in the reverse is someone that you used to work with as well. Okay, not only is he your soulmate that may have left you for somebody else, but he was also your boss in the past, it seems like. Okay, and he was an Ice King on top of that. Okay, so he could have been like a past manager of yours. Okay, or maybe a past agent. Like I said, maybe you mixed business with pleasure. Maybe you both worked with this person, and also you had a romantic relationship with them. But you know, with them coming out as the Ice King, it means that they were cold. It means that they were narcissistic. It means, it says detached. So they were emotionless, okay? They didn't show you any emotion. Again, we see communication. This person didn't communicate with you, okay? They were just very, very cold, okay? Look, open relationship. Yep, this person definitely did cheat on you, okay? They definitely did, all right? So it seems like, you know, from looking at the bigger picture here, it seems like you're some kind of, you know, you're some kind of celebrity, okay? I'm not sure what kind, but you do have a lot of fans who adore you, okay? You're on stage, okay? You could be a singer, you can be an actress, you can even be a social media influencer, all right? You could be a model, but either way, you used to date this main male, okay? Not only did you used to date him, but he was also like your boss or something like that. Like he could have been like your manager or something like that, maybe your agent. I don't know, but something went south, okay? Because he turned into an Ice King here. Okay, not only that, but I feel like he cheated on you. Okay, he cheated on you, right? But not only that, it's not even about that. He owes you some kind of money. Okay, he probably stole from you because we do see the thief card here. Okay, and we do know a lot of people in the industry, they do have people working for them that end up embezzling money, because a lot of these people in the industry, they don't control their own finances. They have accountants and things like that do that. So a lot of the times these celebrities, they get stolen from, they get money stolen from them, and sometimes they don't even find out like right away. Like sometimes it takes them years, if not months, sometimes to find out that somebody even stole from them in the first place, and then it's a huge process to get that money back. So that's what I'm sensing here for you. I'm sensing that this main male in the reverse, who is someone that you were both involved with romantically and someone that you used to work with, I feel like he swindled some money from you that you're owed. It's money that is owed to you because it's your money. You worked for this money, okay? And somehow he swindled it from you, And, you know, even though the relationship is over, you know, with this death card here, you know, it left you in despair, like, you know, but it seems like this money is coming back to you, okay? He's gonna have to pay up for sure. All right? Looks like he's gonna have to pay up for sure. All right, let's get more information from the tarot. Okay, we've gotten some clarification to clarify this whole matter for us. Let's see if we can get some more information from the tarot. All right, so Spirit, how, please tell I don't even know what to ask, but we have Page of Swords in the reverse. All right, so with the Page of Swords coming out in the reverse, I see someone that's not happy here. I feel like this male, he's not going to be happy. Okay, definitely not. He's not going to be happy with having to pay up and give you this money. He's going to be very angry. He might call you names and all this stuff. He's not going to be happy. Okay, look, Judgment. Okay, definitely judgment is going to be called in your favor. I feel like you had to take this person to court, and judgment will be called in your favor for sure. And that, of course, that's going to make you happy. Okay, also, when I see this Judgment card, I'm thinking that you may be involved in the music industry. Okay, maybe you're a singer, maybe you play an instrument, but I see music here. So maybe that's your talent. Maybe that's, you know, maybe that's what you are. Maybe you're a singer. Okay, 10 of Swords in the reverse, exactly. Okay, 10 of Swords in the reverse represents healing after a really, really bad situation. Okay, 10 of Swords is like picking yourself up after you felt like you've hit rock bottom. Okay, so this situation here, this person stealing from you, it left you in a very, very bad position, and you felt, this is like the ultimate betrayal. This person betrayed you. They stabbed you in the back. Okay, and you felt like you were dead. Like maybe you felt like your career was over. Okay, but now you're coming out of that. You're healing from that. Okay, you're seeing, like I said, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. You're realizing, okay, you know what? I'm not dead. Okay, there's still life. Okay, I can move on. I can breathe. I'm alive. Okay, I'm not dead. I thought I was dead. I thought it was over for me, but it's not. The star, you see? Exactly. You are a star. You're in the spotlight, okay? And you're going to rise again because, like I said, this situation, it took its toll on you, okay? This person left you in despair. I feel like you suffered public humiliation from this person. You did, and they tried to bring you down, okay? But you're a star. You're meant to shine. This person cannot steal your light, okay? So you will shine and you will rise again. 9 of Wands, okay? Yes, you've been injured from this. You've suffered injuries from this. But you know what? People are going to praise you for your efforts, for hanging in there. People are going to praise your strength. But you definitely did suffer injuries from this, okay? You had to fight. And I feel like you had to fight a bunch of people here. Okay, not just this one person. You may have had to fight a whole legal team. Okay, and possibly also because this was so public, you possibly had to defend yourself from public scrutiny and accusations. Okay, because just because you're a star, just because you're a celebrity, doesn't mean that everybody loves you. Definitely you will have your fans, but definitely you will have people who just hate on you for no reason other than their own jealousy and bitterness. So I feel like, just a lot of people, you had to defend yourself and you were hurt, okay? You suffered injuries from this. Page of Wands in the reverse, okay? Like, Page of Wands in the reverse is talking about bad news. It's about feeling down and, So yeah, like you definitely did suffer public humiliation from this whole ordeal, but you will be healing from it. You will be picking yourself up. Judgment will be called in your favor. And that's interesting about the truth here. Okay, remember the first card that came out was the Ace of Swords, which represents truth. So I feel like a lot of like what happened is like this main male, I feel like what he did was he managed to change the narrative into his favor. He managed to switch the story around. Basically, he lied to the public about you. So the public had a misconception as to what actually happened. So maybe this main male in the reverse, maybe he also has some kind of public following. Maybe he's also a celebrity in the spotlight. Maybe people know about him. But I feel like what happened is that he ended up swaying the public on his side and against you. So that's why you're so happy and you're so relieved that the truth is going to finally be told, because there's a lot of lies that were circulating about you. Okay, about this situation, and those lies brought you down. Okay, they embarrassed you. Okay, they hurt you. Okay, but you're gonna rise again. You're gonna heal. Judgment. People are not gonna judge you anymore. Okay, based on this person's lies. The truth is finally gonna come out. Queen of Wands. Okay, Queen of Wands, you're gonna be vindicated. You're gonna be in the spotlight. Okay, people are gonna love you again. People love the Queen of Wands. Okay, and I feel as well like you're also, look, she's having flowers. Yeah, you're gonna be given your flowers. Okay, because again, this person lied on you. This person tried to ruin your reputation publicly. Okay, but you're gonna be given your flowers that you well deserve. Okay, and you didn't have to unleash your dragon to get it. Maybe you did, but you know, you're going to be receiving. And another thing I'm getting from this Queen of Wands is that I feel like you're multi-talented, okay? Like you may be like a triple threat. You know, you may be someone who sings, dances, and acts, for instance. But because the Queen of Wands, she's a very multifaceted person. She does a lot. She does it all. She's the Jane of all trades. So maybe you are like just a triple threat. You're just a very talented person. And you're going to get your opportunity to stand in the spotlight and be given your flowers, okay? And then we got the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Yep. So this main male, he's going to be exposed as the cheater that he is. He's definitely going to be exposed as the cheater that he is. And I feel also as well, after this event happens where, you know, you'll be given your flowers and you'll be, you know, the public will, I feel like maybe, I'm hearing public apology, okay? So, I don't know, some kind of public apology, but I feel like he's going to want to like, maybe he's going to be the one that's going to try to publicly apologize, but nobody's going to take him seriously. Everybody's going to see him to be the cheater that he is. Okay, people are going to see that this person cheated on you and they manipulated you and they even stole from you and they lied on you. Okay? So people are going to see that and you're going to be vindicated with the truth. The truth is finally going to come out. Okay? And whatever money you were owed from this situation, you're definitely going to be getting it. Okay? Anything else Pal 2 needs to know? Anything else Pal 2 needs to know of? The Emperor. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be standing in your power. Okay, you're definitely going to be standing in your power. All right. We've got the World in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse, King of Wands in the upright, and Six of Pentacles in the reverse. So what I'm seeing here is that, you know, this main male or this Ice King, whoever he is, you know, he's going to try to plot. He's going to try to plot to fight back. Okay? This person wanted to conquer you. He wanted to control you. Okay? He wanted to control you. Okay? But again, with the Six of Pentacles in the reverse, he's going to have to pay up. Okay? He's going to have to pay up. I feel like his world is going to come crashing down. Okay? And with the Page of Swords, sorry, the Page of Cups in the reverse, he's going to be devastated. He's going to be crying like a little baby. Okay? Look, the Empress. And Ten of Wands. Okay? So whatever he wanted for you is what he's going to get. Okay? He wanted to destroy you. He wanted to control you. He wanted you to be burdened. Okay? But that's what he's going to get, okay? His world is going to come turning upside down. Nothing is going to go well for him. He's going to have to pay back big time. And yeah, he's going to be crying like a little baby. That's what I see there, okay? And he's going to be trapped in burdens, okay? It's going to be hard for him to get back his stature, okay? All right? So let's see anything else from this deck here about what Pile 2 needs to know about this situation. Anything else you want to tell us from this deck here, Spirit? All right. Don't think that there's anything else from this deck. So yeah, that's it. Pile 2, definitely keep your head up. Okay, the truth is coming out and you will be vindicated by this truth. This person who lied, they tried to bring you down with their lies. But it's not going to work, okay? Because something's going to come out that's going to expose this person and everybody's going to know the truth about this situation and they're going to have to pay up. This person's going to have to pay up and they might have to issue you a public apology. But when they do issue you this public apology, it's not going to be sincere. Okay? They're not going to be sincere at all. Okay? They're just going to do it because, oh, you know, I don't want to look bad to the public. Okay? But yeah, you're going to rise as the star that you are. You're going to continue to shine. You're going to heal. You're going to heal from this public humiliation, from this embarrassment, from this betrayal that you had to suffer by the hands of this person. Okay? Judgment will be called in your favor. Everything's going to be okay. All right? Just breathe, relax, and know that you will be vindicated because the truth, as well as the universe, is on your side. Okay? So that's where I'm going to be leaving the reading for you at this time, Pile 2. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please let me know that you did by giving the video a like. And you can also comment to let me know if it resonated with you. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please, I encourage you to do so, as I would love to see you back here to join me for more of my upcoming readings. When you do subscribe, please don't forget to hit the bell notification and select all so that you will be notified each and every time I post a new reading, because these days it's actually quite random and sporadic. So it's best for you to be notified so that you don't miss it. Okay? I don't want you to miss it. All right. So Pile 2, I hope to see you again on my next reading. In the meantime, have yourselves a blessed and beautiful day. Bye-bye. All right, so our third and final pile, Pile 3, you've chosen the Mermaid Tarot. So without further ado, this will be your reading. All right, perfect. So we are doing a quick reading, Pile 3, to let you know what should you know right now. What do you need to know right now, okay? So I'm going to start with your tarot deck, okay? Let me just do... All right. so Spirit. Wow. I don't know if I should take these. Okay, you know what? I don't know if I should take these. The way that they came out. I mean, I'll keep them in mind. Okay, what I see here is, you know, I see here that someone did you wrong. Someone left you, okay? They left you for the competition and it didn't work out for them. They're single now and they want to come back to you. That's what I'm seeing here, okay? Because things are not working out for them, okay? So I'm going to keep those in mind. But, wow, okay. Somebody doesn't want to let go of you. Somebody does not want to let go. They want a new beginning in this relationship with you. But okay, somebody wants a divorce while the other person doesn't want. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna wait until I finish the question, okay? All right, Spirit, with these cards, please let us know, what does pile 3 need to know right now? Okay, we got 2 of Pentacles in the reverse and 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so somebody's struggling financially here. Somebody's in financial need, okay? They're struggling to make it. They're struggling to make ends meet and they really need some financial support, okay? What does pile 3 need to know right now, Spirit? Please let us know what these cards. Page of Wands. Okay, this is an opportunity for creativity, for inspiration, okay? And the Star in the reverse. Somebody needs to pick themselves up here. Somebody needs a picker-upper, okay? Could be you. You could be feeling really down on yourself, okay, with the Star in the reverse. You could be feeling very pessimistic because maybe you're in this situation here where you're struggling financially and you're in some financial need, okay? With the Page of Wands, it seems like you have energy. You have energy, you have passion, you have inspiration, but maybe with the Star coming out in the reverse, maybe you just you're like okay, I have all this talent, I have all this passion, I have all this inspiration, but what am I going to do with it? Okay? Like you're still kind of doubting yourself. Okay? Or whoever it is, doesn't have to be you. Okay, okay, give us more information. What does pile 3 need to know right now? 4 of Cups in the reverse and 3 of Swords. Okay, somebody's regretting a separation. Somebody's regretting, you know, they're regretting like a heartbreak situation, and what they're regretting that they didn't make the most of a situation. They didn't make the most of that relationship, basically. Okay? I feel like they're regretting not offering you, I guess, the romance that you deserve. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords and King of Swords. Okay, so we have a couple here that is not getting along. Okay? Let's get some clarification for sure. All right, so Spirit, with these cards, please give us some clarification here in this reading for pile 3. We're asking, what does pile 3 need to know right now? So please give us some clarification here. What we have so far, we see somebody who's in some financial need here. They're struggling financially. They're in some financial need. They're feeling really down on themselves. You know, even though they have energy, they have passion, but they're still doubting themselves for some reason. And also they're in regret. They're heartbroken, okay? They're heartbroken, they're in a separation, and they're feeling regret that they didn't make the best of that relationship. Okay, they didn't offer romance. I feel like they didn't take, okay, they didn't take you out enough, okay? They didn't invite you out enough. They didn't take you out enough. Things like that. They were not very romantic, and they're regretting it. Privileged lady. Okay, so this person may see you as a privileged lady. Okay, give us more clarification here. Look, despair. Exactly. So they're seeing you as a privileged lady while they're in despair, okay? So maybe you're wealthier than this person, okay? Maybe you come from a wealthy background. Maybe you are, I don't know where you get your privilege from, but you're a privileged lady. You don't have to do much. And I feel like you were in a relationship with someone, and perhaps you gave a lot to this person. Perhaps you shared a lot with them. And now that they're no longer in the relationship with you, they're really feeling it, okay? They're feeling they've lost access to you, so they don't have access to all the things that you used to share with them anymore. And I feel like they're really feeling it, you know, particularly with these two cards here. They're having a lot of regrets about how they treated you in the past. With the Four of Cups in the reverse, they're regretting not seizing the moment with you, not opening up enough with you. Okay, I feel like they're regretting not, look, poverty's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like when you broke it off with this person, okay, you took your money and you left. Okay, I feel like definitely this person, you were in a relationship with them and you were the breadwinner in that relationship. And, now that things are broken up, now that you're apart from this person, they're really feeling the brunt of that. They're in despair while you're this privileged lady. They're struggling to make ends meet. They need help financially. That's what I see there. And they're feeling very pessimistic about themselves, and they're in regret, okay? Give us more clarification here about this situation. What does pile 3 need to know about this situation? What do they need to, What does pile 3 need to know about this situation? Why is this person in regret? Why does pile 3 care to know about this person who is in regret? Look, thief. Thief, okay? So this could be talking about thief of money, okay? Maybe this is why you cut this person off, because they stole something from you. This person might have manipulated you in some way, swindled from you. Another thing I'm getting is that, like, a third party here, okay? This person involved a third party and they manipulated you, okay? This person may have been like a user, okay? They could have been a user. They may have used you and tried to manipulate you and tried to pull the wool over your eye, okay? Maybe they were seeing someone else the whole time and they were just lying and just, living off of you, stealing your resources, okay? Courthouse, okay? Courthouse. So, again, maybe you hired someone to help you find justice in this situation here, okay? Because maybe there was an actual theft that went on, okay? But with the courthouse, I see that you did hire someone to work on your behalf to help you gain justice from this situation here, because obviously there's a thief here, okay? Anything else you want to let us know about this situation that pile 3 needs to know right now? Tell us about this thief. Who is this thief? What did they steal? What did this thief steal from pile 3 that made them have to involve the court or some other third party to help them? Okay, let's go into the other deck for now. All right, so give us more clarification here to this situation here. Who is this thief? What did this person steal from pile 3? What did this person steal from pile 3 that made them have to go to the courts about it? This is a past love, of course. Yeah, we know that. We've determined that. But yeah, this is a past love, okay? They're not happy being separated from you, all right? So this past love is a thief. But what did this person steal? What did they steal from pile 3? Look, gossip, okay? It says neighbors, small talk, grapevine. So this person, they caused a lot of people to gossip about you, about this situation here. They caused a great deal of gossip, okay? Tell us more. What did they steal from pile 3? Dark male, okay? Secretive, okay? Player, party goer, wild guy, okay? So people were gossiping about how this person played you, about how they cheated on you, about how they're a playboy. They caused a lot of gossiping about you, this person. Tell us more. What about this courthouse card here? What about this courthouse card? Tell us more about this courthouse card. Tell us about this courthouse card. What does this courthouse card represent in this reading for pile 3 when it comes to what do they need to know right now? We've got courting man and we've got passion. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing here is that this past love of yours is going to be held accountable. Okay, because this person, your past lover, definitely a player, okay, definitely a cheater, definitely just a wild guy, like a party guy, okay, and I also feel like he's a user, okay, he went after you, you're a privileged lady, okay, you have money, okay, and this person tried to swindle you. They definitely did swindle you. They used you and they played you, and they did it publicly. They did it publicly enough where people would be gossiping about you, okay? And the thing about that is that, you know, some people think gossip is nothing. Some people think, oh, you know, it's just let them talk, whatever. But what you fail to understand is that words are energy, okay? And basically, you're carrying out these energies about somebody, about their life. Of course, it's going to have effect on them. Of course, it's going to have effect on them. Okay? So basically, all these rumors and stuff that this person caused on you because of their cheating, like it took its toll on your life. And basically what I see here with the courthouse card, I feel like you're going to be vindicated. Okay? Like you're going to be vindicated. Okay, we got work. All right? So again, I feel like you work for your money. You're a professional person. All right? And yeah, this person, like I feel like you dealt with this person who was like not on your level. Okay? This person, like you were too good for this person. Okay? And I'm getting a sense that maybe you were warned about this person. Maybe you were warned not to get involved with them, but you didn't listen. okay? And this person just ended up swindling you, okay? Definitely they cheated on you. True gem. And now they're in great regret. They're in great regret over it because they can't find anybody else like you. Young male. Okay, so this person may be younger than you as well, okay? And I feel like this person, like, okay, I'm getting a few things. I'm getting that this person, like, they may pass by you in a car, like, spying on you type thing, like, you know? And also, like, you may have bought this person a car. You may have bought them like a sports car, like convertible. But this person's definitely a player. They had a wandering eye, okay? True love. This person's trying to say that you're their true love. Okay, so basically this person wants you back. They want you back, for sure. They want you back, but I don't know how sincere it is, okay? Because when money's involved, you never know what people's true intentions are, okay? And it's obvious that you were the breadwinner, you had money in this relationship, and now that you've taken away your love, and now that you've taken away, you know, now that you've taken away your love, you've also taken away your money, and now this person's in despair over it. So that could be their intention. Maybe it's just like maybe it's not that they want you back, maybe it's they want your money back, okay? And everything that you had to offer them. Okay, so let's get back to the tarot and see. I mean, all this is good to know and everything like that, but why does Pile 3 need to know this? Why do they need to know that this person wants them back? Why is it so important for them to know? I mean, why? Page of Pentacles, okay? I'm getting a sense that this person wants to come forward and they want to confess their love for you, okay? They may even want to offer you marriage, okay? A Page of Pentacles could also represent messages of commitment, okay? It could represent, like, I feel like this person may want to profess their love for you, and they might want to, like, propose to you, okay? Page of Cups in the reverse, okay? With this coming out in the reverse, this is very concerning to me because it may feel like, you know, maybe this person's not being sincere, like I said before, okay? Maybe this person's not feeling, maybe they're not going to be sincere when they do come with this proposal. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Again, maybe they're just trying to save themselves. Maybe they're just trying to save themselves because they feel down and out. You know, they feel down on their luck. So maybe they're just trying to save themselves by coming forward with this proposal. We've got the Devil in the reverse. All right, and Four of Pentacles. So definitely this is a reminder to you to protect your heart and hold on to your money, okay? Because you were happy to have left this relationship. This was a toxic relationship here. A toxic relationship with a devil. And you know what they say about the devil? They say the devil is a liar. Okay? So I just feel like you can't believe anything that this person says. I feel like this person's going to try to come back to you and they're going to try to lay on the charm. Okay? They're going to say, oh, you know, I treated you wrong. I'm so sorry for how I treated you. I should have taken you out more. I should have showed you my love more. I should have been more romantic with you. I'm so sorry. You know, they're going to come with the charm, but I feel like with this Four of Pentacles here, you see how she's sitting there? You know, this is saying, you know, don't take his words too seriously. Remain unbothered, but most importantly, protect your heart and protect your finances, because this is the devil that you're dealing with here. The devil's a liar, and the devil only thinks of his own needs, his own purposes, like very selfish. And basically it's saying that you were happy to have left that situation because this person wanted to trap you. Okay, I just feel like this person wanted to trap you, so you were happy to have left that situation. So keep it that way. Okay, hold on to your money, hold on to your finances. They're saying eventually you're gonna find the right one for you. You're definitely gonna find the right one for you. Okay, it's gonna come. It's not gonna be with this person though. This person was a gold digger. Okay, he's a male, obviously. But males can be gold diggers too. Exactly. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person wants your money. Okay? They just want your money. And also with the 10 of Pentacles coming out in the reverse, like, people don't want to see you back with this person. I feel like a lot of people will be mad at you if you go back with this person. Maybe your family members, your ancestors maybe, might be mad at you if you go back with this person. Okay? Again, Devil underneath the bottom of the deck and 5 of Swords, okay? This person is a wolf in sheep's clothing and, like, they've been exposed as that, okay? Or they're going to be. But don't believe what this person says. Like I said, they're going to lay on the charm. And I feel like they're mostly financially motivated here, okay? Because these were the first 2 cards that came out. This person is financially struggling and they're in need. And if we look at this picture, it's so telling because the person who's like in need here is a man. And the woman that's coming with the 5 Pentacles offering is a woman. So definitely this male that you were involved in, this person who's going to come back and lay on the charm and tell you that you're their true love and they regret, you know, playing you and blah, 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 blah. They're a gold digger. Males can be gold diggers too. Okay, look, King of Pentacles, okay, very, very financially motivated, okay, so don't believe this person, and of course, they're going to offer commitment. See him with the ring here, shining bling bling, they're going to offer this person's going to probably come back and propose to you, but yeah, Knight of Wands in the reverse, they're a player, don't believe them, okay, they're an opportunist, okay, don't believe this person. 2 of Cups in the reverse, they're not your soulmate. They're going to come back and try to say, oh yeah, we were soulmates. We were good together. Don't you remember? Nope. Nope. 3 of Cups. It's best if you remain friends with this person, if anything. Okay? But also this person did involve third parties and this person did like to go out and party a lot. Possibly with other females. They like to go out partying and drinking a lot. And another thing I'm getting from this card is that, yes, there was a lot of gossip. There were a lot of people talking about you behind your back because of this person. Right? Knight of Cups. Okay, he's going to try to act like, oh, you're the only one I see. You're the only one I want. But this person's a playboy and everybody knows it. Okay, Judgment in the reverse, exactly. If you go back with this person, this is going to be against your better judgment. And also, a lot of people judged you. A lot of people judge you poorly for being with this person. Okay, 7 of Swords in the reverse. A lot of their sneaky ways and a lot of things that they did behind your back, it's going to be exposed. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. You gave this person a lot of money and they didn't give back. There was like hardly any reciprocation. Okay, and yeah, now they want to come back with you. 6 of Cups. Now they want to come back. Okay, but yeah, warning to you. Hold on to your money and protect your heart. Do not go back with this person, okay? You just sit there and you wait because the right person is coming, okay? The right person is going to come along. Look, 7 of Pentacles. The right person is going to come along in due time, but it's not this person, okay? Definitely not this person, okay? So the reason why I think this is coming through for you, Pal 3, is I do think that you still have feelings for this person. Okay, I do think that you still have feelings for this person, and this is why you need to know, do not go back with them, okay? They're a very charming person. I see that they're also very handsome. They have their way with a lot of females, okay? But do not trust them, okay? They're very financially motivated. They're a player. They're a swindler. They're going to tell you that you're their true love, that, oh, you're a true gem, okay? But this person is definitely a player, okay? They're younger than you, I believe. and they're not sincere. I feel like they go and they check out other girls. They go out, they party with other girls. They have people gossiping about you behind your back. Maybe some of these other women that they've cheated on you with are the same ones that go on and talk about it. Yeah, and this is a past love who wants you back. Okay? But look, Ice King. So this person doesn't have any feelings for you. Okay? They don't. They're going to try to say that they've grown and they can't stand being apart from you. But look, toxic story, karma. Okay, so do not go back to this person. Okay, they're going to want to propose marriage as well. But yeah, don't do it. Okay, do not do it. Remember, thief. Okay, this person stole from you one way or another. Okay, so yeah, I feel like that's what it is. Anything else that you want to let Pal 3 know? Spirit, with this deck, anything else you want to let Pal 3 know about this situation here? Okay, nothing else. What about this deck? Anything else you want to let Pal 3 know about this situation? Beauty Queen. All right, so basically they're saying that you're a beauty queen and you should have faith in yourself. Okay, maybe you suffer a little bit from low self-esteem. Okay, maybe you do, maybe you don't think that you do, but it seems like you do, because this person was not on your level. Okay, this person was way out of your league to begin with, and you still gave this person a chance. And what did they do with it? They stole from you. They played with your heart. They broke your heart. They had people gossiping about you. They ran your name through the mud. So this is a reminder to you know, that you're beautiful. You don't have to go chase after these scumbags who just want to use you and play you. He's not the only man in the world, okay? He is not, okay? And there's someone else out there. Just wait on this person. I'm telling you, there's somebody out there who's gonna come into your life. You're gonna have a baby with this person. You're gonna be married to this person, and it's gonna be true love. You don't need this past love here, this ex who only wants you for your money. Okay, you're a beauty queen, and you need to remember that. Okay, and you need to remember that a lot of people love you. Okay, you need to keep that in mind. Look, travel, so maybe you need to get away for a little while. You know, maybe you need to go away for a little while. And then children, you know, it says childlike innocence, fun. So I do think that you need to go away for a little while, travel a little while, and have some fun. You know, have some fun, have some childlike fun, and just forget about this situation, clear your mind, so that when you come back, you're nice and refreshed. And, you know, basically, you'll see right through this person, okay? Because this person is going to come back, and they're going to lay on the charm really, really, really strong. So you need to be stronger, and you need to remember you're a beauty queen, you're loved, you're adored. You don't need this scumbag who's lower than you. You don't need this person. He just wants you for your money, okay? He wants you for your money. There's no love there. He just wants you for your money. He needs for you to come and rescue him, because ever since you left him, he's been in despair. Okay, and that's his only motivation. All right, so that's what you need to know right now, Pal 3. Okay, you don't need this past love. Okay, this past love is a male gold digger. Okay, you don't need him. There's way better fish out there in the sea for you, and you're gonna find that person. You're gonna find that person. I saw him. Okay, I saw this. Another person is coming, but that other person is not gonna come if you give in to this person. Okay, so we did see the Four of Pentacles. We saw it twice. Okay, so that's a reminder for you to protect your heart and protect your finances. Don't give this person any money. Don't give this person any play. Don't give them anything. Okay, and once you do that, Spirit will reward you with the person that you're supposed to be with. And this other person that you're supposed to be with, it's going to be true love, for sure. And I also see a baby here. If you guys want a baby, I do see, you know, maybe a baby coming in for you. Okay? All right. So, without further ado, I'm just going to leave the reading here for you, Pal 3. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please let me know by giving the video a thumbs up or by commenting. I really love the engagement on my channel as long as it's positive. Alright, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please feel free to do so, as I would love to see you back here to join me for more of my upcoming readings. Alright, and when you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell and select all so that you be notified each and every time I post a new reading, because nowadays I really don't have a schedule. I'm really busy doing other things, so it will be good for you guys to know, you know, every time I post a new reading so that you won't miss it. Okay, I don't want you to miss it. All right. So until I see you guys again, Pal 3, I hope you guys have a blessed and beautiful day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.